Building your own PC. It might sound intimidating at first, but trust me, it's an incredibly rewarding experience. Not only do you get the satisfaction of creating something with your own two hands, but you also get a machine tailored specifically to your needs. And the best part, it's a lot easier than you think. It's like adult Legos, but instead of a spaceship, you're building a powerful gaming machine. Think of it this way. When you buy a pre-built PC, you're often stuck with whatever components the manufacturer decided to use. But when you build your own, you're in the driver's seat. You get to choose every single part, from the processor, the brain, to the graphics card, the muscle. This means you can prioritize the features that matter most to you, whether it's raw gaming performance, content creation capabilities, or a silent and energy-efficient system. And let's not forget the cost savings. In many cases, building your own PC can actually be cheaper than buying a pre-built one with similar specs. Plus, you gain valuable knowledge and experience that can come in handy down the line. So, are you ready to embark on this exciting journey? Let's dive right in. For our ultimate AMD Ryzen 5 7600 gaming PC build, we've handpicked a set of components that offer a fantastic balance of performance and value. Let's take a closer look at each of these champions. AMD Ryzen 5 7600 CPU. This is the brain of our gaming rig, responsible for handling all the instructions and calculations that make your games run smoothly. The Ryzen 5 7600 is a 6-core beast that packs a punch, delivering exceptional gaming performance at a price that won't break the bank. MSI B650 Tomahawk motherboard. Think of the motherboard as the foundation of your PC, connecting all the different components together. The MSI B650 Tomahawk is a rock-solid choice that offers excellent features for gamers, including support for fast RAM, plenty of expansion slots for future upgrades, and robust power delivery for stable operation. AMD Radeon 7900 GRE graphics card. Now for the muscle. The graphics card is responsible for rendering all the stunning visuals in your games. The AMD Radeon 7900 GRE is a powerhouse that can handle the latest games at high resolutions and frame rates, delivering buttery smooth gameplay and breathtaking graphics. Of course, we'll also need a few other essential components including RAM, storage, a power supply, and a case. Don't worry, we'll cover those in detail later on. For now, let's move on to the fun part, putting it all together. Now comes the exciting part, assembling our components into a functioning gaming PC. Now don't let the sight of all those parts and cables intimidate you. With a little patience and attention to detail, we'll have your PC up and running in no time. 1. Installing the CPU. Gently place the Ryzen 5 7600 into the CPU socket on the motherboard, ensuring the arrow on the CPU lines up with the corresponding mark on the socket. Lower the lever to secure the CPU. It's important to be careful during this step as the CPU pins are delicate. 1. Mounting the motherboard. Carefully position the motherboard into your chosen PC case, aligning the standoffs to avoid short circuits. Secure the motherboard with screws. Each case has its own quirks, so referring to the manual for guidance is always a good idea. 1. Installing RAM and GPU. Insert your chosen RAM sticks into the appropriate slots and firmly press down until they click into place. Next, install the Radeon 7900 GRE graphics card into the topmost PCIe slot, securing it with a screw. Remember to connect the power cables from the power supply to both the graphics card and the motherboard. 1. Connecting storage and powering on. Connect your chosen storage devices, be it a speedy NVMe SSD or a spacious hard drive, to the designated slots on the motherboard. Finally, connect the power supply to all components, double-checking all connections. Once everything is connected, it's time for the moment of truth, hitting the power button. With all the components connected, it's time to power on your PC for the first time. If everything goes smoothly, you should see the BIOS screen, indicating your PC has successfully posted Power on Self-Test. This means the basic hardware is functioning correctly. However, don't worry if things don't go perfectly on the first try. PC building can have its hiccups. If your PC fails to boot, double-check all power connections, ensuring the power supply switch is flipped on. Also, ensure the graphics card is properly seated and all RAM sticks are firmly installed. Once you're in the BIOS, you can configure boot order, monitor temperatures, and tweak other settings. After the initial setup, install your preferred operating system and drivers to unlock the full potential of your new AMD Ryzen 5 7600 gaming PC. Congratulations, you've built your own PC.